Hey, what is up? Today we got some exciting news and we got an exclusive interview with the esports director of Rainbow Six, François-Xavier Dénièle. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and let's get it started. So FNATIC is joining the Pro League roster. It has acquired a roster formerly competing under Mindfreak, and it will represent Australia at the Asia Pacific Finals along with ViewSonic Darksided. It's a fantastic opportunity to establishing another team in the Asia Pacific, said Patrick Sedeman, CGO of FNATIC. Needless to say that this squad of guys has been dominating force with incredible dedication to the game, and with the top 8 finish at the 6th Invitational 2018, we feel like this could be a start of a new dynasty team in the Australian esports. Well, I personally love that FNATIC has joined the Rainbow Six game. It's such a big organization, and I think it's really good for the scene that yet another big organization has put its marks on. Esports director François said it showcases how fast this region is developing. So I spoke with François also at the Invitational, and I sat down with him to talk about the future of Rainbow Six esports. So if you like it, sit back and enjoy.
Yes, for me, what we call the middle of the pyramid, we'll say, the grassroots level, the national tournament, the Go4, is definitely my main objective for the next coming year, because esports is not just about Six Invitational and professional league, but also more about local animation of esports. So what we did with Go4 is produce a more amateur level where everyone can participate to the Go4, and the idea is to develop more and more the national one. In Netherlands there is a good one with ESL, so the idea is to continue to develop it. Because for me, I'm sure that esports will be becoming more and more mainstream because of the introduction of amateur level. What we are doing with Rainbow Six is to find our own DNA. For me, Six Invitational is the celebration of the game, so it's not just about a tournament of esports. You will see a celebration of the dev team, a lot of panel, a lot of announcement. For me, there is no one rules, one format for esports. So Overwatch, what they are doing is great with the Overwatch League. We think we are finding our own format with the one we just announced with a 6-month league and a major and Pro League final. So for me, we will continue to evaluate what is good for the game with the evolution of the meta, with evolution of the teams and the scene, to see if we need to change it at one point. But at least for the next 2 years, we have our format will continue to follow. For me, the first thing we'll do is really to create a DNA around the major in Paris, which is my main objective for the next coming months, because the idea is not just to recreate the Six Invitational in another place, but to find his own DNA, so we are working a lot on it. For me in the future, what I want to do is really having more and more guys taking the esport as a true component of Rainbow Six at every level of competition. So we are working a lot with the production to improve the viewership experience for me, which is key to become a reference. For me, League of Legends and Dota are definitely the benchmark for that, because when you are following and you are a fan of this game, when you are watching the major organization playing the game, you can easily understand what they are doing. So the idea is you saw that at the Sao Paulo final when we are changing the overlay, so it's more easy to understand which operator has been picked by the player, and we'll continue to develop and work on the spectator cam to be more and more efficient with the scene. So we are still continuing to develop a lot the experience on the Pro League with new modes. We are working with the team to develop a new aspect of the game, but with the pick and ban, for me it's a good introduction of what we'll do with Rainbow Six in the future, because one aspect which is really important for Rainbow Six compared to the competition is we have some MOBA aspect into Rainbow Six, and for me the pick and ban section of a match will be really key, because it will be part of the strategy, and for me, for the viewer, it will be the best to understand the strategy for each team before the beginning of the game.